Ever wondered why Christians or religious folks in general seem to be economically disadvantaged compared to their non-religious counterparts? It's a question that's been floating around for quite some time, stirring up conversations and debates. There's this common stereotype, this general perception that religious people, specifically Christians, are poorer than those who don't subscribe to any religion. They're often depicted as having less wealth, less material possessions, and less financial stability. But where does this perception come from? Is it based on reality, or is it a product of misconception and misunderstanding? So, is there a truth to this perception, or is it merely a myth? Let's find out. To begin, let's examine the economic status of religious folks, with a particular focus on Christians. It's a common misconception that religious people, especially Christians, are often financially poor. However, the reality is far more complex and involves a myriad of factors. The economic status of Christians, like any other group, is influenced by variables such as education, societal norms, and religious teachings about wealth and poverty. For instance, many Christians embrace the teachings of Jesus Christ, who advocated for a life of simplicity and humility. This may lead some to prioritize spiritual wealth over material wealth, influencing their economic decisions and status. Moreover, education plays a significant role in shaping the financial standing of individuals. It's been observed that in communities where education is highly valued, religious or not, the economic status tends to be higher. This is due to the greater job opportunities and earning potential that education affords. Societal norms also play a part. Many religious communities emphasize the importance of charity, of giving back to the less fortunate. This altruistic behavior, while commendable, might sometimes lead to a lower accumulation of personal wealth. In addition, it's important to note that economic status is not solely determined by income. Factors such as debt, expenses, and cost of living also play a significant role. For instance, a person may earn a high income, but if they have high expenses or significant debt, their economic status may not be as strong as it appears. As you can see, the economic status of religious individuals is not a straightforward topic. It's influenced by a variety of complex factors. So the next time you wonder about the economic status of religious people, remember, it's not just about how much money they make, but rather their values, education, societal norms, and overall financial situation. Now, let's shift our focus to the non-religious demographic. When we examine the economic status of non-religious individuals, we find a landscape that's as diverse as the people themselves. However, some general observations can be made. Firstly, there's a common perception that non-religious people are generally wealthier. This might stem from the fact that they are not obligated to contribute a portion of their income to a religious institution, thereby having more disposable income. Secondly, non-religious individuals may be more inclined to invest in human innovation and effort, which are key drivers of wealth creation. This can be contrasted with the traditional religious perspective that wealth is a divine blessing. It's also important to consider the role that education plays in this equation. Non-religious individuals often have higher levels of education, which can lead to better paying jobs and more economic stability. However, these are broad generalizations and do not apply to all non-religious individuals. Economic status is influenced by a multitude of factors, including location, upbringing, and personal choices. Furthermore, it's worth noting that while there might be a correlation between religious affiliation and wealth, this does not imply causation. A person's religious beliefs, or lack thereof, do not determine their economic status. So, while it might seem that non-religious individuals are generally wealthier, the reality is much more nuanced. In conclusion, the question, why are Christians so poor, is not as simple as it might initially seem. We've delved into the economic status of religious and non-religious people alike, and it's clear that many factors come into play. Religion, while influential, is just one piece of a larger puzzle. Human innovation, effort, societal progress, and economic growth all play significant roles. The blending of politics and religion, the need for community bonds, and a moral framework of mutual obligation and cooperation also contribute. The relationship between religion and wealth is a complex one, warranting a deeper understanding beyond surface-level stereotypes. Remember, wealth is not merely about one's bank account, but also about the richness of their spirit and character. Thank you for watching Money, Madness, and Mystery. See you in our next video.